Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So in this video I want to quickly cover ADA, Cardano. Okay, the reason I want to cover ADA is it's becoming pretty much coming to that oversold mark. Actually, it became oversold mark last night, and I wanted to I talked about this to my email subscriber, and I want to do a quick review video content for my the channel subscribers, so they can also take a look at it if they wanted to add a position or if they want to start a new position in Cardano. This might be a good opportunity. I'm looking at Cardano against BTC right now. The data is coming from Bittrex exchange, and we are basically last night we came to this major support that we had a few weeks ago, and it's coming at the point where it's becoming oversold. See this this leg down, and this is like a drastic leg down, and we are gonna get somewhat bounce here. So it would be, you can do a couple of things right around here. This is one of the strategies that you can play that oversold bounce, or you can start adding a position for a longer term. But you want to keep in mind, you want to be mindful that you want to keep those stop losses somewhere around that 29808 BTC level, because in that case, if it comes further down, you can still you're not in like holding it to the losing position. So there are a few strategies that you can use. One is like, let's say if you want to have 10% of ADA in your portfolio, you can start buying some ADA right now, maybe 5% ADA right now, 5% of the portfolio ADA right now, and then if it comes down further more, you can add maybe 2% more. If it comes further more down, add another %. So what I'm trying to tell you is, like, there are a few strategies that you can use to build a position in Cardano. If you already have an existing position, same kind of rules apply, but you have to tweak that a little bit. But the support level is pretty good right now in Cardano. It's around 37 cents when I sent out that email notification to my subscribers that 37 cents. I think it was 36 or 37 cents last night when I sent out that email against USD. But right now it's taking that minor bounce. And what we want to see is you can do. So if I make a long position, let's say if I make a long position here. I want to have at least the first target that I'm looking at is right around 3802 on BTC, okay, and that's going to be around 20%. So that will be a first target that we want to shoot at. 20% is not a bad return on a coin which is oversold, a coin which is very it's pretty it's in media, is like people really talk about it. It has a good team behind this project. So overall this is a good project, and it's coming to an oversold mark, and I would be definitely a buyer of this coin at this levels. All right, let's look at BTC real quick. So we have been talking about BTC for a while now. We mentioned that there's a lot of professional money that is coming into BTC, and that is pretty. I'm very sure on this. There's a lot of professional money that is coming into BTC. Look at this resistance. If I zoom this in, you see this trend line. I'm gonna make this trend line. Let's make it pink. Okay. Let's make it green. Okay, I want to make it like darker, so it's okay there. So I see that trend line, the support trend line that I just made it bigger. It's taking exact support from that trend line right now and trying to bounce back. All the dips are getting bought right now. All the dips are getting bought. And it came all the way to almost 20-day moving average, but bounced right back up. what it tells me is, like, you know, any dips that we are getting in BTC, someone is coming in and buying those dips. We need to see how long it can hold, if the buyers still have the enough juice to keep on buying those dips. So that's going to be the key. We need to see if the buyers who are buying those dips have enough juice to keep on buying those dips and break this you know, key resistance that we're sitting in, and potentially go toward that 12,400 mark. Okay, that's going to be key. But the volume is increasing. This is not your average traders. These are all professional traders who are coming in, buying the dips. So that is a good sign in BTC overall. There were some other thing that I wanted to talk about is Ripple. Yeah, Ripple is also expanding its list of more partners, which is good. So Ripple is also is a good project. It's definitely one of. Let's look at Ripple while we're at it. Okay. All right. So Ripple is trading around $1.03. Could be a good trade to get in. You know, you could be a good trade to get in if you can get in now and put your stop losses right at around 97, 90. So let's say here, if you get in right now and put your stop losses right at 96, okay, 95 cents, right? If you put your stop losses at 95 cents, that's a hold on. And I want to make a bigger time frame. So okay, and our target will be around that $1.20 mark. So that's a 16% gains. All right, so that is a potential that you can, this consolidation will break out. Okay, but just because it's looking for a breakout doesn't mean it has broken out. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're protecting your capital. The rule number one is protecting your asset, protecting your portfolio. That's the rule number one. Forget about the coin going to moon or, like, you know, Mars or whatever. Rule number one, protect your capital. If you don't protect your capital, you won't have a portfolio to trade with. Or worse, if you're down 50% in your portfolio, you will have to make 100% to even just to come to break-even point. So please make sure you apply those rules. All right. So this might be a good trade. Ripple might be a good trade as well. You can put your stop losses around like 95 cents, and, you know, potential first target is going to be 120, and then the second target is going to be around 139. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Going back, quickly covering Cardano again. Okay, so this is the Cardano. We talked about it. That is it's at major support right now, trying to take a bounce. So this might be a good trade. It's oversold, and you can do a couple of things. Start building smaller positions from here, or put a position with a stop loss right underneath yesterday's low. Okay, so even if it goes down, then your losses are limited and you can always cover those losses. But if you don't put those stop losses, then it will be much harder to cover the stop losses. All right, the risk management is the key. All right, that's the, forget about picking the, like, you know, that golden coin, or the professional traders don't care about the biggest thing. Their, like, you know, their strength is the risk management. That's their biggest strength. All right, and that's where the amateurs really miss out on. If you have a proper risk management techniques, you don't have to be amazing, you know, coin pickers, or you don't have to be, like, you know, look for that one coin that is going to make you rich. But if you're good at, you know, if you're good at risk management, then even if you're crappy at, you know, bringing in like average coins, but if you're good at risk management, you'll really come ahead as an investor, and your portfolio will really reflect that. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. All right, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I post this new content every day. And hit those notification icons so you get this content right away. I mean, we are in a very dynamic market. This market moves every minute, every second. So hit those notification icons, so when I post this video you can get it right away. You don't have to wait until like that afternoon or in the evening and to come back and watch this video, because that might be too late in order to like apply this kind of strategies, because it's keep on moving. So you have to move up with this market. If you miss the boat on like some of this trade, is like, okay, it will come eventually, but like you don't want to be like, since it's moving so much, stay on top of it. All right, stay on top of it. You will do much better if you are staying on top of it. You don't have to go crazy where you're trading every hour, every minute. What I'm trying to say is like, you want to make sure you're analyzing, gathering information regularly, and not waiting for end of the day to come back and taking a look what is out there and all that. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you think this helped you with your trading, or if you think you learned something today, please give me a thumbs up, and I will make more content for you soon. All right, thank you.